Hey guys, welcome back to Mission About Crochet. I'm Bree, and today is day 2 of Stitchmas. Yesterday, I got this new little cuppy cup, like an emotional support cup, that I'm loving. Today, now my husband picks these out. I make the recommendations, but he ultimately picks it out, and this is the one they said is for today. So, let's pop it open and see what we got. Okay, this is so funny because it's the ice cube trays for my new cup, which is like great. Got the cup, and then today I got the ice cube trays. Here's like the behind the scenes, like the funny thing. We're actually under a boil water order in our town, so I'd have to boil the water to use these. We did run out and get like a couple gallons of water. Just because supposedly by Sunday it's supposed to be taken care of. Oh, and there's these little charms. That's so cool. That'll be fun on this. I hope they fit my straw. But yeah, funny enough, I get the new emotional support cup, and I have to boil the water to put it in it. So, anyways, I'm thinking a little story time today. I don't have a ton of time, and I don't want to take a bunch of yours, but I just wanted to share my experience at Joann's today. Like, I'm getting more and more frustrated all the time. You saw my video a couple videos back about my terrible experience at Joann's trying to get some yarn. It's not exactly my story, but I kind of witnessed it today. There was this girl that was helping her grandma look for this yarn. She wanted like the varsity blue big twist yarn. And, like, when she went, like, she had looked through all the places. Like, she'd gone up and down all the aisles, which were, again, very empty. And then there was, like, this random aisle that was over, like, by material that had, like, boxes of yarn. She went through all those. And then, you know how, like, at least my Joann's and most Joann's I've ever been to, they have, like, boxes of yarn, like, on the, like, the top shelves, like, up above the yarn, and like typically there's more yarn in there. And the girl, like, there had been like a box that was spotted that had like blue yarn in it, and I mean, honestly, I thought there was a good possibility it could be the yarn she was looking for. And so she went and asked like an employee, like, if they could go ahead and like help her check the box because she couldn't reach it. And I mean, I didn't hear, like, I came into the story kind of late, otherwise I would have just said, hey, I'm tall enough, let me grab that box for you. And so, like, I heard what was going on, and she's telling, this is what I'm looking for. And the girl's like, oh, well, if it's out on the shelf, I don't really know what to tell you. And she's like, well, there's these boxes over there, and, that possibly could have the yarn I'm looking for. Is there somebody who could help me, like, look in the boxes? And, like, when the girl was asking them to put a little extra effort and to look in the boxes, they're like, oh, you mean the varsity blue yarn by Big Twist? Oh, well, that yarn, that's been gone for a while. Every time we've got an order, I have to cancel that order because it's a really in-demand color. And we don't have, like, there's no sense looking in the box because it's not there. And it just kind of was like, sorry about your luck. She said, well, just, use red, just substitute like a red heart yarn. There's probably one that's close. Which, now I don't know where this one was in her project. I don't know if she was, just need a little bit more, so she was going to buy one skein, or if she was like planning the project and could go with, a different brand. Like, I'm not sure because I didn't get that deep into it. But I'm thinking to tell somebody, oh, well, that color, not knowing, and I didn't know, the employees didn't know. I mean, there's two people, neither of them would help her. Like, just look in the box of yarn that was on top. And I mean, I understand, the whole thing of, they possibly have a good idea what's in them. But considering that online it said that there were 30 skeins, and it's the same thing that happened to me, that the girl says, oh yeah, well, we've got it, it's just in the back. I mean, Joann's too today, it was just a hot mess. Like, there's just boxes and boxes about boxes. I can't imagine if you're somebody who is using like a wheelchair or some kind of other accessibility device to try and go up and down those aisles. I mean, the aisles are not that big to begin with. I mean, sometimes, just two people with carts trying to pass each other isn't happening. And it upsets me so much because, I mean, that was like a month ago that I had the issues I had, and it still hasn't gotten any better. I mean, if anything, it's gotten worse. Like, because now There's like no yarn in the bins, but then they've got these random boxes all over the store, like that aren't even in the yarn section that they're like have yarn in them, and like how, and this girl, you know, she had already gone all over the place looking. I mean, but she couldn't. There were some boxes she just couldn't reach because she just wasn't tall enough, and so it upsets me so much that Joann's is just it's going, you know, to heck in a handbasket. And it's not just my Joann's. I mean, I heard a creator today, like, talking out and out about their Joann's is the same way. I mean, and they're from a different state, like a different, you know, than I am, in a totally different area. And they're saying theirs is bad. And I'm seeing so many things about Joann's that are negative about, like, the employees, like, just not wanting to help people. And, I mean, these two girls were standing there yapping anyways. It wasn't like they were even putting stuff away. They were just standing there talking. And, like, they didn't want to be bothered from their conversation. Kind of similar to what happened to me. The girl was, you know, talking on her cell phone, chatting away with, you know, whoever, her boyfriend, husband, whatever, and she didn't want to be bothered. And I'm thinking, there's a reason these shelves are not being stocked. I mean, part of it is got to be the employees. I'm thinking, and I hate to be like that, because, like, the people that typically are, you know, like, check out my stuff on the way out, they're typically very nice, very helpful people. But I'm fed up at this point. I mean, that, and I mean, it seems like, you know, like, the Hobby Lobby near me, the yarn aisles are shrinking. Like, they're well stocked, but they're shrinking. Like, there used to be, like, this aisle was full, this aisle was full, this aisle was full. Well, then it went down to, well, just one side of this aisle. And then now it's just like, just these two. And I'm so frustrated. Like, because I don't want to buy yarn online. I want to buy yarn in person. I want to be able to go to the store, you know, pinch it, squeeze it, see the actual color. Because online, I mean, depending on the brightness of your phone, you don't know what you're getting sometimes. And I'm so frustrated with it. So, I hate to, you know, be on here ranting and complaining, but that's just kind of where I am today on stuff. So, I'm just kind of curious, is anybody else, because I would like to hear from people all over the place. Like, is anybody else's Joann Fabrics, like, how's the inventory? Are the people nice? Or is the store clean? Like, I want to hear, is your, you know, good stories, bad stories? I want to hear, I mean, it's not just me. I mean, I just heard another creator speak out today about it. So I want to hear from other people, other, you know, yarnies like me. Let me know in the comments, how is your Joann's? Good, bad, the ugly, the beautiful. Tell me everything. Anyways, I don't want to keep you any longer. I've talked way too long. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, and hopefully I will have my gingerbread house totally done and have a reveal for you. So I will be looking forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. Till then, though, take care.